Hello, friends. This is in dedication to the passing of Brian Renfield Nelson quite some years ago now, over a decade now, and he left this world at a time when life was about to get really really good for me, and I feel I took it for granted and blew it, and you know, but learned so much and came to Christ for it. So I'll do it again just for our Lord. Sorry if I'm shaking. But yeah, Alice Cooper, number one fans, born 1960, 10 years before me, and he died in 2009. So I was 39. He would have been 49 when he passed. And he took his own life. I say that, out of mourning and respect of, I'm a major fan. Any of my friends will tell you. First band, ask him, what does he like? Alice Cooper. Yeah, but what kind of other music does he? Alice Cooper. No, but that is always been my number one. My number two being Black Sabbath. But Brian Renfield Nelson is seen right here behind Alice, rushing on or off stage, probably on. The hair still looks very, teased. But look how grim Alice looks here. This is 1988. I don't know if he. Yeah, I think he was reckoning with Jesus at this time, and it was just a grim facade. But Renfield, this is on YouTube. I encourage you to look it up because he committed suicide, and I committed suicide in 2013 at at 43 on my birthday. But Brian Renfield Nelson, and he was Renfield because he was Alice's servant, but he was very well treated and paid for his work. I would assume, I'd like to think. He actually threw me off stage once in 1994. Yeah. When I got backstage with a backstage pass for tattooing a guy for cheap or free, I can't remember that far back in New Jersey. He was touring with Alice Cooper and Scorpions, and I followed the tour for like three different shows in two different states. But poor Renfield Nelson, he committed suicide. I'm not sure how he did, but this is in remembrance of him. And please pray for his soul because us suicide strugglers, we need a little extra help. And sometimes we're not getting it, and that's why we do commit suicide. So, the family members and friends of people suffering any form of suicide, please think of them a little bit more. Just a thought to them. Put it out there. We got the internet for what? To give it up to AI? No, use it to show you love and put love out there. Whether it's from Jesus or however you think it's from, it'll get out there somehow. It's just to these people that need it. All right.
Rocker's personal assistant for almost 20 years. At VH1's Fairway to Heaven golf tournament, Alice recalled why Brian was perfect for the job.
There was an article that he had the most Alice Cooper paraphernalia and memorabilia than anybody. And I think, well, anybody that's that dedicated has got to be a guy you hire.
Renfield's impressive collection packs 30 years of memorabilia into 3 vault-like rooms in Los Angeles.
Okay, this is where I keep the Alice Cooper archives, also known as the Alice Cooper mess. You got your posters. You got your videotapes. You got your books. You've got your gold and platinum albums.
Brian has collected everything from concert tour passes to one-of-a-kind stage outfits, like the leopard skin platforms Alice wore on the 1973 $1 billion Babies tour.
The one thing that means the most to me are the leopard skin boots that Alice actually gave me. He has the leopard skin boots.
God bless you there,
leopard skin
Renfield.
platform boots that are this high.
As you'd expect from an Alice Cooper collection, some items are downright
I don't know
frightening.
your
Weirdest thing probably is
spiritual path, but you'll find your way to God.
Strangest things that I have in my collection.
Prayers for Brian Renfield and his family.
Alice Cooper's decapitated head. It's a little worn, to say the least. This is the prop that was used for the guillotine.
Renfield's collection is so impressive, he's lent items to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum
In loving
and to the
remembrance of
Metropolitan Museum of Art in
Brian
New York City.
I
Renfield
think everybody has their
Nelson.
passions in life. My passion is collecting A.Cooper memorabilia. Alice's happens to be golf. He tries to pretend like golf is like a bad thing. And I say, you've got 3 warehouses full of trash. I said, you're calling me obsessive?